Welcome back to another day in the life of a reseller vlog. Today is Friday, August 30. I've been busy this morning. I got a daily vlog, the day in life of a reseller, published this morning, as well as 2 other long form videos. I did another house hunting video today. We searched Texas. We found a nice building in Woodville, Texas, a 10,000 square foot building. I think they were asking $425 for that one. $425,000 for a 10,000 square foot building. So if you want to check that out, that video is now up on the channel. I also did another what sold video. Today we searched Quinceanera dresses, and we checked the sell-through rate on them. We saw what's selling over $100, and then we counted down the top 5 selling dresses. So if you're interested in that, you can check that video as well. Alright, here's a look at the thumbnail for that video if you'd like to take a look. There you see at the top, selling Quinceanera dresses sold the last 90 days on eBay. And we have the beautiful dress over there. Of course, with all these new videos going up, you're probably wondering, how is the channel doing? Let's go ahead and take a look at analytics and see how we're doing. When we check the channel analytics here, it shows that the channel got 92,730 views the last 28 days. Watch time is up to 856.3 hours. We've been giving you guys a look at the chart, and it's been up and down and up and down, and yesterday it went back up, so we're on the upswing yet again. Subscriber count is up as well to 635 subscribers today, so thank you everybody for subscribing. And the last 48 hours we've had some good action. 5,188 views the last 48 hours. So with all you new subscribers, let me take a second to reintroduce myself. My name is Brian Kingsbury. I'm a full-time reseller. I've got 2 eBay stores, over 6,000 items listed, and this channel kind of details the ins and outs of the business. I show you guys what we're listing, I show you what we're buying, of course I show you what has sold, and today we had a few sales out of the big store. I packed everything up, and we had one out of the small store as well. So I got that stuff packed up because I'm hoping to go into town and drop that stuff off a little bit early today. Got to go to the bank, handle some of this end of the month finance business, and take care of everything so that we're set to take on September, right? The end of August is here, and we got to get ready for September, and so we got to get our finances in order. So that's the plan today. We did have a Star Trek action figure sale. I know that was one of the items. Let me show you the other items. Alright, here's a look at that Star Trek action figure sold for $31 and change. It's a brand new 1997, so new old stock Star Trek Federation Edition Collector Series 9-inch Captain Benjamin Sisko. So this one is Benjamin Sisko. Let me give you a look at him. Pretty good dollar amount for these action figures, although they are older and not as sought after as some Star Wars figures. These Star Trek still do sell. They just got to take a little bit longer. Benjamin Sisko. So we've been selling some Spocks. We've been selling some Captain Kirk, and some of these other characters are starting to sell as well. Benjamin Sisko. I'm not a huge Star Trek fan. I don't really know the characters, but I know I've sold 2 of this guy, Benjamin Sisko. Similar characters, so he must be hot. People must be wanting this character. Sold for $31 and change. So got that one sold and out the door. Thank you for your order. Of course, those Star Trek figures all came in a storage unit that I bought in Everett a while back. It was kind of a small unit and just had all kinds of Star Trek collectibles hidden in the back. All kinds of books. We listed all the books, and we've been selling books like crazy. And the action figures I finally got online, and they're starting to sell. Still have yet to list the plates. They had some Star Trek collector plates. I'm not sure if that's something I want to get into selling, but I do have them in the garage ready to be listed if I choose to do so. But we'll see. Anybody interested in some Star Trek collector plates, let me know. We'll make you a great deal for the whole lot. The other item that we sold this morning was this 24-hour Party People. So here you see it, 24-hour Party People DVD movie film, MGM, Steve Coogan and Tony Wilson in this one back from 2002. So a little loose movie that came also in a storage unit. Just has the paperwork and a little sheet with the disc in it, so that's all they get. No box for this one, but they get that movie. Pretty decent sale. There you see it. Took a lot of photos. Yeah, I think I forgot to tell you, but that DVD movie sold for $10 flat. So we got all that stuff packed up, added to the tote, and we got that stuff ready to go into town. Of course, I'll take you guys with me into town. We're going to handle all the bank stuff, drop off orders, and then probably try to get a nice run in around Lake Padden and take a few moments of gratitude. So that's the plan for the rest of the evening. Hopefully you guys will come along and enjoy the rest of this adventure. Let's hit the road and see what we can see today. Alright, as you saw, we got those orders dropped off. Next stop is the bank, and then we got to make a stop at the auto store, and then Lake Padden. So that's the plan. Let's do it. Alright, as you saw there, we made it here to Lake Padden. We got all our chores done. Now it's time to enjoy the weather a little bit, get out there in the park and see the sights. Of course, I'm going to take you guys with me. We're going to go on a little warm up, and then we'll take a nice run around Lake Padden and come back for a few moments of gratitude. So hopefully you guys will stick around and enjoy this. Alright, hopefully you guys enjoyed that little look at Lake Padden. Pretty nice day out today, a lot of sunshine, and it's pretty warm, so I'm going to get out there on the trail, try not to get too hot. Come on back for a few moments of gratitude, so stay tuned to see what I got to say today. Alright, we made it another successful 2.6 around Lake Padden. I give today probably an 8 out of 10. Pretty good run. It was warm out there, but that kind of worked to my benefit. It was nice and loose out there on the trail. Went into the run with a little bit of a sore quad, and it just kind of held up. Calf was a little tight. Always those tight calves on the left hand side and the quad on the right side. So that's what you got to deal with at this age. A few little aches and pains, but it didn't stop me. Got through the run and made a pretty good day of it. 8 out of 10 I give this one. So today I think I'm going to be thankful for some of the little things, you know, the small things in life. Went to the bank today. I go to the bank probably once a month, transfer some money over, and it's always nice when you get the good looking teller, right? You wait in line and you're thinking, which one am I going to get? And then the good looking teller opens up her stand over there and helps you out, and it's always a little bit of a blessing when you get the good looking teller opposed to the other. Usually get stuck with the other, but today was a good day. We got the good looking teller, and we need to stay grateful for that little moment of human connection, right? We could just bank through our computer and never interact with one another, but every month you get that one moment with somebody, and you got to make the most of it. Today we had a little laugh at the stand there, and of course she left with a big smile, and you wonder, what is she smiling at? Is it something I said, or is she just happy to be a teller, a bank teller? And one of those things, you leave the bank and sometimes you always think of the clever thing you could have said, and today was one of those days. So you gotta be grateful for those little things, you know, those little moments, and those clever little thoughts that enter your brain as you leave the bank. I should have said this, should have said that, and it'll make you giggle as you leave the bank as well. So I guess a big shout out to all you tellers out there brightening others' days, whether you realize it or not. I know it's kind of a thankless job, and you gotta kind of be politically correct up there. You can't really joke around too much, but we had a good transaction today. We got the money where it needed to be and left with a smile on my face, so couldn't ask for a better transaction at the bank today. So that's one of those little things, right? You say you gotta live in the moment and make the most of each little moment and not really worry too much about the past or the future and just live in the now. So we were doing that right there at the bank today. Gave them all my money and left with a smile on my face. So usually don't feel too good first of the month, but today wasn't too bad. We made it through another month, and September is on the way. It'll start up in a couple days, and then we'll kind of reassess things financially and the rest of it and decide how we want to proceed this month. So I guess I'll continue being grateful for staying consistent with my YouTube progress, getting these 2 videos up today, actually 3. We did the day in the life of a reseller, we did the housing hunting with Brian, and we did another what sold on eBay. This time we looked at quinceanera dresses. It escaped me for a second there. That's what we did today. So 3 videos, 3 long form videos, as well as some shorts this morning. So we're keeping the content going up, and the channel continues to grow as a result. So it seems like you guys watched the day in the life of a reseller vlog the most, and then probably what sold on eBay, those videos, and then the house hunting with Brian. But I think that might be a result of whichever I've been doing the longest. I've been doing the vlog the longest, and the what sold videos, and then just started these house hunting with Brian. So I think you guys are used to those vlogs. The rest of it is all kind of new to you, so I think the viewership will go up the more that I do it. The more of those videos that are out there, the more you'll click on them and watch the rest of them. So we'll see how things progress, and maybe one of those will actually take off, those little segments. We've got other little segments up there on the channel as well, but those are what I've been sticking with lately. So I guess I'll continue with being grateful for this weather. It's kind of turned around a little bit. So we started on, what was it, Sunday, where it was just raining, cats and dogs. We were out there camping and getting rained on pretty heavy. Actually, it was Monday. And then things turned around, and today is pretty warm out today. So things have changed around. A little summer appeared again as we enter September. And we have that August weather in front of us, and hopefully this weekend we'll get into it. Probably going to do another before and after lawn mowing video, so if you guys like those, stay tuned for one of those coming this weekend. Hopefully our lawn is getting nice and long, so it should be a good one for that before and after video to really see the progress. Kind of fun, satisfying to see a job well done once you get that long grass mowed down. So look forward to doing that this weekend. Hopefully we might get south and visit with my nephew. He's supposed to be visiting, so we'll see if we get the invite south to visit with him as well. Or even if we don't get the invite, we might just go south and crash the party anyways. That's the way it goes sometimes. You gotta be proactive in your visits down south. So I haven't talked with my mom this week too much, not at all really, so I need to give her a call, see how she's doing, and see what's going on this weekend. Hopefully get down that way and visit with them. So I guess I can continue to be grateful for the freedom and flexibility to do that kind of stuff on the weekends. We got the transportation to get down there. We've had our cars kind of on the fritz, both the truck and the car, but they're still going, and we're kind of considering what we want to do. Do we want to continue to fix up these cars or invest in a new one? So we'll kind of have to decide how we want to proceed as the new year comes along. Yeah, I think that's the plan. We're kind of deciding what we want to do with our cars. Right now we're just feeding them both coolant. That's what they're needing. Both the Prius and the truck are both drinking a lot of coolant. We're putting a little antifreeze into the cars, and they're just seem to be leaking it a little bit. So that's the way it goes with older vehicles. Eventually they leak out a little something here and there, so we got to take care of them and try to make the most of them and use them to the best of their abilities as we proceed. Kind of older vehicles, that's what you always got to be careful of. You don't want them to break down while you're out there on the freeway. So I think that's what I'm going to start with. That's what I'm going to call good. A moment of gratitude. I ask that maybe some of you guys think about what you're grateful for, and maybe tell a friend or speak it out into the universe. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this little day in the life of a reseller vlog. I'm going to get home, try to get some more work done, and see what we can get accomplished tonight. Thanks for watching.